Hey, I'm Siri. Welcome back to part 3 of my Sexy Strength workout series here on Model Time. You're gonna need a few pieces of equipment today. We're gonna use an ab wheel, a hip band, a light resistance band, and a chair, and then a kettlebell. I would recommend at least 15 pounds, but go as heavy as you can without injuring yourself. These workouts are meant for anyone to be able to do it, but that being said, since we're in part 3 now, it is increasing slowly in difficulty from the last 2. So if something's too hard, please modify it. Yeah, let's get started. So first we're gonna do some frog pumps. This is one of my favorite exercises ever. Not only do they look ridiculous, just try going to a commercial gym and laying down on the floor and doing this. We're gonna do 25. This is just a warm up, so we're just gonna do one set of 25. All right, so you're gonna put your feet together in front of you, knees out, and you're gonna use just your big old glute muscles to raise yourself up like that. And you're gonna do these pretty fast. So 25, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Now hold it at the top of the very last one and do like little baby frog pumps. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Aren't those fun? They're my favorite. All right, and then next up, we're gonna do a front raise with our little light resistance band. We're just gonna do one set of 15 of these. Try to warm up your shoulders. So with these, you can also do these with dumbbells if you have dumbbells. I just don't have dumbbells that are lightweight enough to do this. All right, so you stand on your resistance band. It's gonna give you a good lightweight resistance. Let me back up a little bit. We're gonna do 15, just one set of 15. You're gonna raise your arms parallel to your shoulders. So actually, let me give you a side view. It's probably a little better. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, almost there, 14, and 15. Hold it an extra second. Ooh. Good job. All right, next up, grab your hip band. My favorite thing. I hate it, but I love it. So put your hip band on just above your knees, right there. We're going to do hip bridges with a banded abduction. And an abduction is where it's working the outside of your thighs and glutes, right here on the sides. So what you're gonna do is lay down. We're gonna do a regular hip bridge where you come up like this, keep your shoulders on the ground, but at the top, you're gonna open your legs and put stress on that band, and then come back in, then go back down. So one rep is like this. And we're gonna do 15 reps for 3 sets. All right, so doing our first set now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, oh my gosh, 13, 14, 15. And if you want, you can hold it again at the end here. Pump it out a few times. Oh God, that's a lot. Whew. And just bring it down. That was one set. You're gonna do 2 more sets. You can go ahead and take a rest for a minute in between. So you might wanna pause the video, do 2 more sets, and then come back and we're gonna do our next exercise. Woo. Next up, we're gonna do lateral step-ups. You're gonna grab your chair for this. You can use a weight if you want. I'm not gonna use a weight for this one. I'm not even sure that my chair will withstand me and a weight standing on it, so we'll see. So lateral step up is just what it sounds like. You are going to step from the side up onto your surface. I apologize if my head is getting cut off in the video frame. That's how quarantine filming works these days. All right, so we're gonna do 3 sets of 10 per leg, so actually 20 technically, counting both legs. Just gonna step up onto your chair with your closest leg and then come right back down. 10 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whoop. Don't lose your balance. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, and then you can flip your chair over, do your other side. I'm actually gonna add a weight here just because I can. If you do add a weight, hold it in the opposite hand. All right, we'll do 10 on the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, keep going, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my. I have the world's wobbliest chair. Maybe not the best choice. Oh well. All right, so 2 more sets of those, 10 on each leg. Go ahead and pause, and then come back here for our next exercise. Next exercise we're gonna do is Bulgarian split squats. Probably like my second least favorite exercise ever. They're hard. You gotta balance and stuff. I'm gonna try them on this chair. It may not go so well, but just make sure you have a sturdy chair because a Bulgarian split squat is where you are only squatting on one leg essentially. So you're gonna brace your other leg like this, come down. Ideally what you want is to get like parallel with your opposite thigh. Or deeper than parallel if you want to have a really deep squat, but I mean parallel will be good enough. So we're gonna do 12 per side in 3 sets. So starting our first side now. 1, 2, 3. You can also hold weights in both hands here if you feel like it to make it harder. 9, 10, 11, 12. Nice. And then switch sides. I'm gonna do a little bit of a backward angle here so you guys can see some booty. Ooh. Hardest part about these kind of is like judging the distance that your front foot should be out, but I generally do like a 1 leg length distance. All right, starting another 12 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure you're putting all your weight in your front leg. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Whoa, almost lost my chair. All right, awesome. So pause the video, rest for just a minute. You're gonna do 2 more sets on each side, then come back and we'll do our next exercise. All right, welcome back. If you haven't had a water break yet, probably drink some water. It's good to stay hydrated. So hydrated. So grab your ab wheel, or as we talked about in a past video, if you don't have an ab wheel, if you just have a smooth surface floor, you can use like a towel or something that will slide along the floor and just put that in front of you. Or if you have carpet, you can actually use like a hard, smooth object to put your palms on and that will slide along the carpet in front of you. But I highly recommend getting an ab wheel if you don't have one. They're like $10 on Amazon and they're fantastic. All right. So we're going to do 3 sets of 12. So ramping it up just a little bit from the number of reps we did in the last workout. And again, with the ab wheel, your shoulders are going to stay over your wrists. You're going to slide the wheel out away from your knees. And you're going to kind of round your shoulders and really contract your abs. That's going to help keep stability. Basically, you just don't want your lower back to like cave in. You don't want to do this, because then you're not using your abs anymore, and that's not good for your back. All right, 12 and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3 more, 10, these are hard, 11, on your last step, see if you can go all the way out, basically flat, and then pull yourself back up. Again, really put all of the stress in your abs. You do not want to put the pressure on your lower back doing this. Okay, last rep. 12. Awesome. Okay, so 2 more sets of this. Go ahead and pause the video. Do your 2 more sets. You can rest in between and then come back. And we'll continue with some more super fun strength. If you're ready for our next exercise, we're gonna keep working your abs. Very important to have a strong core, especially if you want to have strong, satisfying orgasms. So, with me, come on, we're gonna do a 45-second forearm plank. So if you have a timer, you can grab your phone. I'm gonna put mine on a stopwatch. We're gonna do 45 seconds here in a low plank position. If you want, you can clasp your hands together, or you can leave them apart like this. It's just preference. It doesn't really make a difference in your plank, which one you do. And let's get started. Up, start your timer, 45 seconds. Breathe really deep while you're doing it. That helps a lot. Really contract your butt muscles together. Make sure your elbows are right underneath your shoulders. We're halfway there, more than halfway there. Keep holding it, just a couple more seconds. All right, and there you go. Good job. We're gonna do 2 more 45-second planks, so go ahead and pause. Rest for like 30 seconds or something if you need to. Do 2 more 45-second planks, and then we'll continue on with our next sexy strength exercise. All right, next up, we're so close to being done, but I'm gonna hit you with something that's a little bit harder now for our second to last exercise. Grab your hip band again, put it back on right above your knees. Grab a kettlebell. If you have a heavier one, go with that. We're gonna do goblet squats with a kettlebell and a band, 3 sets of 10. I'm gonna grab my kettlebell now. This is a 40-pound kettlebell, so I really wanna make it worth it. Let me turn around actually, give you a better view of that. Okay, remember with the squat, you wanna keep your upper body upright, tighten that core, no slouching. All right, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Ah, yes, good job. Go ahead and rest for a minute, then do 2 more sets, and we're almost done. All right, we've made it to the very last exercise, and we're gonna do half Turkish get up with a kettlebell. You can probably go fairly heavy on this. We're gonna do 3 sets of 12. If you've never done a Turkish get up or a half, a full Turkish get up brings you all the way to a standing position, but the half brings you to like a kneeling position. So it's a little bit of a modification, slightly less challenging than full get up. So what you're gonna do is, let me see, I should probably lay on this side actually, give you a better view of what's going on. So you're going to have your opposite arm and leg, doesn't matter which side you start on, but so I've got my kettlebell in my right arm, my left leg is flat in front of me. Right knee is bent. Your left arm, your opposite arm, is gonna go out next to your side to kind of brace yourself, but you don't wanna put your weight in this arm because that is gonna take away from the strength exercise going on here. So we're gonna do 12, and I'll do the first one super slow so you can kind of see what I'm doing. So the first part is like a crunch. You're gonna contract your abs, come up, like that. Move your arm in closer, and then you're going to bring your butt up, and then bring your knee in, and come up like that. So that's a half get up. Then come back down, and all the way back down. That's 1 full rep. So we're gonna do 11 more. This kettlebell's actually very heavy. We'll see if I can even make it. Okay, so 2, 3, woo. 8. These are very hard, oh my gosh. All right, so that was 6, and then we're gonna switch sides and do the other 6 on the opposite side for a total of 12. Since the kettlebell's resting on my wrist, I turn my watch inside when I do these so that I'm not scratching the face of my watch. Okay, same thing, opposite side. 1. Oh my gosh. 2. 3, remember to breathe. 4. 4. Whew. All right, 2 more. 5. Oh my gosh. Keep your kettlebell steady if it's really heavy like mine is. It's actually kind of hard to hold it up. And last rep, 6. Come down super slow. E. And you can set your kettlebell down. Oh my gosh. All right, we made it to the end of the workout. You're probably super sweaty like me. Probably looking for a way to cool down. And I know just the thing. Perfect way to cool down after a long, hard workout.